So on the last video that I did, last two videos where I was doing stuff like that, one of my subscribers had asked about Little Red Rooster, and he mentioned the Rolling Stones. Now the version that I do, I can only show you the way I do it, which is a rip-off of the Rolling Stones version, the Howlin Wolf's version, and other versions I've heard over the years. Now remember, on Howlin Wolf's version, which is played in A, I'm going to put links to both versions. The Stones are playing it live. If you're in open G, you'll be in tune with them. And if you capo at the 2nd fret, you'll be in A, which is the key that Howlin Wolf is playing it in. So there's two guitar players on both versions. Okay? So I'm just one guitar, and you're probably just one guitar. And you start it out however you want, you know. And then end it however you want, because it just keeps going around and around. So the singing is on, it's important to note, the singing is on the 4 chord and the 5 chord. Okay? There's no singing on the 1 chord. So, and Charlie Patton, Howlin Wolf learned to play guitar from Charlie Patton directly. So this lick, the whole, because Charlie Patton used many different versions of that. His were a little more sloppy. Sunhouse picked that up, you know what I mean? Like, that's a famous lick. Going to the 1. So that's how I started it out. And Howlin Wolf's version in A is, there's a piano in it as well. So I just kind of ripped off this. This is your D. So I'm going. And it's hard to get that. There's a little space there. The part that I stole from the Stones. Okay? So when you do this part, you can either go to this G or go up here to this G at the 12th fret. So we'll go through that again. sorry, I screwed that up. I'm trying to break it down. And then I go, to go to my 5 chord, I go from the third, third, fourth, then up to my 5. So I'll go. And then just end it however you want. But the thing is I mean, the Howlin Wolf version, I think it's a 3-minute long song, so it just keeps going around and around. There's no actual turnaround. Or you can just end it with a turnaround. There is no note-for-note version of this song, okay? I've never heard anybody play a note-for-note version. I've heard people play this song live. I've seen Eric Clapton, Ronnie Wood, and other players together on stage doing it, and they were doing it in the key of A, I do believe, and they were doing their own thing with it. I've seen other people playing it live on the street. That guy was doing it, the same changes, but doing it his own way. Yeah, Howlin Wolf and Hubert Sumlin had their way of doing it. The Rolling Stones did it their own way and kind of added a little Muddy Waters into it. So I just kind of take, and I play different every time. I keep the main. So however you do it, just remember it goes to the 4 chord twice, before it goes up to the 5 chord, and then comes down to the 4 chord, and then it starts all over again, goes to the 4 chord once, you know what I mean? Goes back to the 1 chord on those licks, then goes back to the 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, then back up to the 5 chord, then comes down, and it just goes around and around until it ends. It's a 3-minute long song. Listen to Howlin Wolf's version. Listen to the Rolling Stones version. I'll put the links in the description. And, Howlin Wolf's, you'll be capoed here. The Stones, they're in G, playing it in G, so you don't need to capo. You'll be in tune with them. And just play with it and figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching.